Let's stretch our imagination and take a trip to a future where the boundaries between the physical world and the digital one blur. This isn't a new concept. We've seen it countless times in science fiction, but what was once pure fantasy is inching closer to reality. Two words for you: mind uploading and the metaverse. Starting with mind uploading, imagine being able to scan your brain down to the last neuron, capturing all its intricacies and replicating it in a digital form. A complete and detailed digital twin of your consciousness, if you will. This is what mind uploading is all about. But where does this digital copy of you reside? Enter the metaverse. The metaverse is an expansive network of interconnected virtual worlds. It's the digital playground where our uploaded minds could potentially exist. It's our passport to a digital existence beyond the physical constraints of our human bodies. But it's not as simple as it sounds. We're at the frontier of understanding how consciousness arises from our brains. We're still figuring out how to accurately scan and replicate it. The brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, that we'd need for this are still in their infancy. They can interpret basic signals, but they're a long way from being able to read and write the complex data streams of a human mind. And then there are the ethical and philosophical conundrums. If we succeed in creating a digital copy of our minds, would that copy truly be us, or would it merely be a complex simulation? These are weighty questions that science, philosophy, and ethics will need to grapple with as we venture further into this territory. Intrigued? Let's delve deeper into these fascinating concepts. The metaverse, a vast network of interconnected virtual worlds, could be the platform for our digital existence. But how do we get there? Well, one idea is mind uploading, a process that might sound like it's straight out of a science fiction novel. Imagine creating a detailed scan of your brain, mapping out all its connections, and then replicating that in a computer simulation. You'd essentially be creating a digital copy of your mind, a virtual consciousness that could inhabit the metaverse. But this concept comes with its own set of challenges. For starters, we don't fully understand consciousness. It's like a puzzle with a million pieces, but we don't have the box to guide us. We know it arises from the brain, but exactly how is a mystery. How can we scan something we don't entirely comprehend? And then there's the technology. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, are in their infancy. They're like toddlers learning to walk, wobbling and stumbling as they make sense of the world. Sure, they can interpret basic signals, but the human mind is not basic. It's a symphony of complex data streams, and we're far from being able to read and write them with BCIs. Let's not forget the ethical and philosophical considerations. If we create a digital copy of your mind, is it still you? Or is it just a complex simulation? And what happens if that simulation starts to think and feel for itself? These are hefty questions, ones that could keep philosophers and ethicists busy for centuries. The journey to mind uploading is complex and filled with obstacles, but the potential benefits could be monumental. Picture preserving consciousness beyond physical death, or augmenting your mind with new skills and experiences in the metaverse. Imagine a network of interconnected minds, pooling knowledge and solving problems in ways we can't even fathom today. These potential rewards make the challenges seem less daunting, and the future of the metaverse and mind uploading an exciting realm to explore. Opening. Imagine a world where we could preserve our consciousness beyond the physical, where our abilities could be enhanced in ways we can only dream of. In this world, your mind isn't confined by the limitations of flesh and bone. It exists digitally, free from the constraints of time and space. This concept, known as mind uploading, proposes a way for us to live on in the metaverse even after our physical bodies cease to be. The metaverse, a sprawling network of interconnected virtual realities, could serve as the stage for this new form of existence. With a digital copy of your mind, you could explore countless worlds, interact with other digital beings, and experience realities beyond the scope of our current understanding. But the potential benefits of metaverse living extend beyond mere survival. It's a platform that could dramatically expand our capabilities. Imagine being able to download new skills directly into your digital mind. Want to learn a new language? Download it. Need to master quantum physics overnight? Download it. The metaverse could make the concept of learning as we know it obsolete. And it's not just about individual abilities. The metaverse could also usher in a new era of collective intelligence. By connecting digital minds, we could pool our knowledge, insights, and experiences to solve problems in ways we can't even begin to fathom today. Each mind would contribute a piece of the puzzle, creating a mosaic of intelligence that's far greater than the sum of its parts. Of course, this is all theoretical. The technology to upload our minds and live in the metaverse is still in its infancy. There are many challenges to overcome, not least of which are the ethical and philosophical questions that such a prospect raises. But the potential is there. The metaverse could be more than just a new form of entertainment or a tool for collaboration. It could be a platform for a new form of existence, a new way of being. Closing, the possibilities are endless and mind-boggling. But what about the here and now? While full mind uploading remains a concept of the future, the metaverse is already changing the way we interact and solve problems. In the here and now, the metaverse serves as a dynamic and immersive platform. It's not just a space for avatars to socialize and play games. Instead, it's a vibrant ecosystem that's transforming the ways we collaborate, learn, and even heal. Let's start with collaboration. Thanks to the metaverse, geographical boundaries have virtually disappeared. You could be in New York, your colleague in Tokyo, and yet you both can brainstorm ideas on a virtual whiteboard as if you were in the same room. The metaverse is breaking down barriers, bringing together minds from across the globe, and paving the way for innovation on a scale we've never seen before. And it's not just about work. The metaverse is also revolutionizing education and training. Imagine learning about the pyramids of Egypt by walking through them, or understanding the intricacies of a human heart by examining it from the inside. With immersive simulations, the metaverse is turning these scenarios from science fiction into reality. It's making learning a truly experiential journey, one that engages all our senses and sparks curiosity in ways traditional methods often fall short of. But the potential of the metaverse extends beyond the realms of work and education. It's also carving out a niche in therapy and rehabilitation. Virtual reality exposure therapy, for instance, is helping people overcome phobias and post-traumatic stress disorder. Patients can safely face their fears in controlled virtual environments, gradually building up their resilience. In essence, the metaverse is more than just a digital playground. It's a platform that's enhancing human potential, fostering global collaboration, and transforming learning and healing processes. Sure, we're not yet at a point where we can upload our consciousness into this digital realm, but even without that futuristic capability, the metaverse is making a significant impact. The metaverse is not just a concept of the future, it's a reality that's already transforming our lives. Projecting your mind entirely into the metaverse remains science fiction for now, but what does the future hold? So, let's take a look at some of the potential developments waiting just around the corner. The concept of mind uploading is gaining traction, and it's not hard to see why. Imagine a world where your consciousness could exist in a vast network of interconnected virtual worlds. This digital existence could open up new realms of possibility, from preserving consciousness after physical death to enhancing our abilities with new skills and experiences. However, the journey to achieving this is not without its challenges. Our understanding of consciousness and how it arises from the brain is still in its infancy. We're not yet at a stage where we can accurately scan and replicate the brain's intricate web of connections. And even if we could, would a digital copy truly be you, or merely a complex simulation? Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, are another key piece of this puzzle. Currently, BCIs can interpret basic signals, but they're far from being able to read and write the complex data streams of a human mind. But as this technology evolves, so too does the potential for a deeper, more immersive connection with the metaverse. What's more, the metaverse itself is rapidly changing. Today, it's a platform for virtual collaboration, immersive simulations for training and education, and even therapy. But tomorrow, it could be a place where our minds live, work, and play. The ethical and philosophical implications of mind uploading are vast and will require careful consideration. But with every step forward, we edge closer to a future where the line between the physical and the digital becomes increasingly blurred. So, while the idea of projecting your mind entirely into the metaverse may still be a realm of science fiction, it's a concept that's gaining ground. And as the metaverse and BCIs continue to evolve, so too does the potential for a future we could scarcely imagine. The merging of brain-computer interfaces and the metaverse may still be on the horizon, but it's a horizon that's getting closer every day.